If you want to start homesteading, living in the country, working land, and you don't have a ton of money and you want to find cheap rural land, here is how you can find the cheapest possible farmland from my own experience as somebody who just bought 6.74 acres of farmland and had this Amish barn built on it. The first way to find the cheapest farmland possible is by finding farmland that is as far away from civilization as possible. My farmland is 19 minutes away from a city center, which means it was somewhat expensive, somewhat fairly priced. If your farmland is 1 to 2 hours away from a major grocery store, that land is going to be dirt cheap because you're going to be out a lot of gas to get to the grocery store. It also means you're going to have a hard time getting people from city centers to come to your farm. But if you plan to just homestead or run a business that does not involve the public coming to your farm, go for it. The second thing is buying raw, undeveloped land versus developed land. Undeveloped land is going to have no utilities, no septic tank, no well, no electric, whereas developed land is going to have all those goodies. I managed to find land that had a well because I didn't want to deal with that, but it did not have a septic or electric at the road. If you find land that doesn't have all three of those things, it's going to be dirt cheap. You're going to want to just make sure you know what you're doing going off grid because it is a lot harder, I think, than people depict it on here. Third thing that will cause the land to be cheap is if you border some type of unsightly other farm, maybe somebody who butchers animals. If that doesn't bother you, you're going to get that land for cheap. Or if there's a sand pit behind it and it's loud all day long.